Hi, everybody. My name is Kristen Donnelly, and I'm with the Brooklyn North Borough Office, Division of English Language Learners and Multilingual Learners. Today, I'm presenting about using Edpuzzle videos for ELLs and multilingual learners. Our agenda for this video is as follows. You as participants will be able to analyze the benefits of Edpuzzle as an online tool to make video content interactive and accessible. And in this video, we're going to be covering the following topics. What is Edpuzzle? How do I create Edpuzzle videos? How can students engage with Edpuzzle videos? And you will watch a sample Edpuzzle video. So first and foremost, what is Edpuzzle? Edpuzzle is an online tool that allows teachers to create interactive video content lessons for your students that you can integrate right into your learning management system. For most of you, that's Google Classroom. It empowers you all as teachers to make video content accessible, especially for ELLs, by cropping a video, explaining content in the video with your own voice, and embedding questions and notes as a form of check for understanding. This is especially useful for teachers of ELLs because it allows you to tailor the videos so that you can activate students' background knowledge prior to reading a text and embed linguistic supports into the video that are appropriate to the students' learning needs. It's very easy to create an Edpuzzle account. I'll show you real quick. So if you search for Edpuzzle and you click here, you'll see there's an option to sign up. You say that you are a teacher. And then this is really important that you want to sign in with your Google domain name. So you can use your school's Google domain that they're using for Google Classroom, and then it will integrate with that domain. Once you've created your Edpuzzle account, then you want to be able to search for video content in Edpuzzle. So there's several different ways that you can search for video content. You can look through curriculum. You can look at videos that other people have made in your school organization. You can look through popular channels such as YouTube, Khan Academy, National Geographic. And you can also look at videos that Edpuzzle have made public that have been made by other educators and then edit them to your instructional goals. You can also upload your own video you've made of yourself or whatever the content is, and then upload that into Edpuzzle as well. So I'll show you that here. So after I've made my account on Edpuzzle, this is my home screen. These are some suggested videos. You'll also see here in curriculum that you can select videos based on curriculum for the grade level that you teach. So there's elementary, middle, and high school. Here is content that had been made by other people within my organization or school. And then this is all the content that I have made, called My Content. You can also search for other popular channels such as YouTube, Khan Academy, National Geographic, and then there's a long list below. Once you have selected the video that you want, then you can edit it based on your instructional goals. So I'm going to show you in a moment, once I've selected the video that I want, how I can edit or trim it, add a voiceover to the video, and most importantly, embed questions in the form of open-ended or multiple choice questions, or add notes in the video to serve as a scaffold to make it more accessible for our learners. So let's say I'm making a video about climate change, okay? I know National Geographic has a great source of videos on that topic, so I'm gonna search for climate change, and specifically I want something on causes and effects. Right here, you can say, perfect, this sounds like it's right up my alley. And you can see here, these are other public videos that other educators have made on this topic. I could use one of theirs and edit it, or I can choose my option here to edit it myself. Once I decide I want to edit it, I can then cut the video. And you'll see here, I can move this to change the length of the video. I can add a voiceover if that's possible, and then I can record my voice over parts of this video so that my students can hear my voice over the video. And then most importantly, this is the feature that I think is most important for us, is adding questions or notes. So you can add a multiple choice question, You can add an open-ended question. Here. And then you can also add a voice note. In the notes, you can add images and upload images. You can also record yourself using the microphone here and record yourself reading a definition or even translating if that's something that you think your students need. Once you are done making your Edpuzzle video, it's extremely easy to share the video with students so that they can engage with the video. So if your school is using Google Classroom, you can assign it directly through Edpuzzle to the classes and even to specific groups of students as a form of appropriate differentiation. You can also copy and paste the link, and the videos can be watched synchronously through a Go Live feature, or most likely you'll use this as some type of asynchronous assignment. Okay. So I'm going to show you that here. This is the completed video that we're going to watch in a second. When I'm ready to assign it, I just press this assign button. And you can see here, these are all my Google Classroom classes. So I can select the Google Classroom that I want, or I can copy and paste this link. If I want to assign it to this class, I just press assign. And then you can see all the students in the class who have watched it, what have they completed. You have the option to turn off the skipping. You also have the option to watch it live if you want to do it synchronously. And it'll give the directions for the students to watch it live if you do want to watch it synchronously, though I recommend having this as an asynchronous assignment as well. Okay, so now that we know how to share and so that students can engage with the Edpuzzle video, let's watch one together.
Human activities, from pollution.
So here you see I added some target vocabulary into this video on climate change. So the target vocabulary that I want my students to engage with are climate change, greenhouse effect, fossil fuels, and consequences. I also added a note to remind our students of what the purpose for watching this video is. What are the causes and effects of climate change? And that I want them to be able to explain at least 2 causes and effects of climate change.
Human activities, from pollution to overpopulation, are driving up the Earth's temperature and fundamentally changing the world around us. The main cause is a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect.
Here, I added a note to help students with this vocabulary word of what is a greenhouse. So I added this image, I also added this definition, and I recorded myself saying the definition to support them.
A greenhouse stays warm inside even during the winter because it traps gases inside the glass walls of the house. In this case, our atmosphere acts like the glass walls of a greenhouse.
Gases in the atmosphere, such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons, let the sun's light in, but keep some of the heat from escaping, like the glass walls of a greenhouse. The more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, strengthening the greenhouse effect and increasing the Earth's temperature. Human activity.
So here I've embedded an open-ended question as a check for understanding. So quite simply, what is the greenhouse effect? And then students can write their answers here.
Human activities, like the burning of fossil fuels, have increased the amount.
Here I added some more support via a note to help students with this idea of what fossil fuels are. So I added an image and then again a definition with a voice note of explaining the definition.
Fossil fuels like oil, natural gas, and coal are burned and used for energy.
You also have the option to translate it if you have a common home language that students can listen to in the voice note as well.
Increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by more than 1/3 since the Industrial Revolution. The rapid increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has warmed the planet at an alarming rate. While Earth's climate has fluctuated in the past, atmospheric carbon dioxide hasn't reached today's levels in hundreds of thousands of years.
So here's another check for understanding question. How have fossil fuels caused climate change?
Climate change has consequences for our
And again, another note to help with the vocabulary word of consequences.
Has consequences for our oceans, our weather, our food sources, and our health. Ice sheets, such as Greenland and Antarctica, are melting.
So thank you for watching this Edpuzzle video. I hope you found this helpful in terms of how to use Edpuzzle and what are the instructional benefits of using Edpuzzle for our English language learners. I'm also going to include some resources so that if you have questions about the use and the technical aspects, you will have those at your disposal. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you found it helpful. Have a great day, everybody.